Hello my fashion lovers, welcome to today's tutorial. On today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make this bustier gown with a wide U-neck, gown without it gaping. I'm going to show you how to achieve this neckline. Bustier neckline is a U neckline without it gaping. Show you how to sew it so that it will relax perfectly on your body without gaping. If you have any question, please ask in the comment section. Subscribe, like my video, share my video, and ask your questions in the comment section. Let's get straight to the tutorial. For the length of the upper part, the half length, I'll be taking 17 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance for the length of the half length. This is the length plus 2 inches, and now you go ahead and take the chest line, that is 9 inches, the bust point 11 inches, the under bust 14 inches, and the waist 17 inches plus 2 inches sewing allowance. You go ahead and add it up and rule out your lines. The chest line, the bust point, the under bust, and the waistline plus the sewing allowance. And now we are going to be taking the nipple to nipple measurements. 8 inches divided by 2 will give me 4 inches plus half inch sewing allowance. So I'll be marking 4.5 inches, that is 4.5. For the nipple to nipple measurements, you start from the upper part down to the waistline and rule your line. And now you go ahead and take your shoulder measurements. You go ahead and take your shoulder measurement divided by 2. You put it, and now you go ahead and take it down, connect it to the bust point. Connect it to the bust point. And now for the under bust, we'll be taking 2 inches on the under bust and on the waistline. At the other side, the center part, will be taking half inch on the under bust and on the waistline. You go ahead and connect the lines. And now you're going to take your curved ruler, connect from the bust point to the under bust with a curved line. From the bust point to the under bust. And this is what you have. And now you go ahead and cut. You can see that I've not taken the full body measurement. I want to cut out the darts before taking the full body measurement, and also the neckline. I'm not cutting the neckline. After taking the body measurement and after stitching it, that is when I'll cut the neckline. I will show you how to do it. You go ahead and notch the bust point and your under bust. You go ahead and cut out the dots. And now you still notch the underbust for the sides and the bust point, so that when you are joining the two together, it will come out perfectly well. And now this is what you have. So we're going to take the full body measurement. We have taken out the darts. Just take the center part and place it on top of the side. Can you see? Can you see how I placed it? Go ahead and place it with half an inch, and with half an inch. And now we are going to take the full body measurement. Now we're going to take the full body measurement. We're going to take the shoulder part again because you have cut off the dart. So you go ahead and retake the shoulder measurement and take down the armhole. Take down the armhole. On the chest line, you're going to take your bust measurement plus your sewing allowance, and on the waist line, you're going to take your waist measurement plus your sewing allowance. You go ahead and add it. Because you have cut off the dart, you don't need to add the dart allowance because you have cut it off. And now you go ahead and connect your armhole and cut it off. And after cutting, this is what you have. And for the back, just place the front part on the back. Just place it. Make sure that the dart is covered. And you leave your zip allowance. Place it. Leave your zip allowance. Mark your zip allowance. Your 1 inch sewing allowance, zip allowance. And go ahead and cut it off. Go ahead and cut it off and open up the zipper allowance for the back. And you notch where the neckline is starting. That is where the zipper allowance is. And this is the front and this is the back. And now for the back, we're going to take the neck measurement. We're going to take the neck measurement. You mark out the zipper allowance. And for the neck, we are taking 4 inches. 4 inches for the width. And for the depth, you can take 3.5 depending on how wide you want it to be. But here I'm taking 4 inches. You go ahead and connect the lines. After connecting the lines, you go ahead and cut it off. And this is all we have for the back part. This is the back. Go ahead and take out your darts. This is all we have for the back. The normal back darts. And now Go back to the front. I've transferred this to the main fabric. Just use the lining to cut off the main fabric. Use it to mark cut the main fabric. And now we're going to cut the padding. Going to cut the padding for the center and the sides. I'm using the soft wadding here. I'm using the soft wadding. Go ahead and place your bodice. You can see that I've not cut the neck. I'm here to cut the neck. You place it and it's starting from the upper bust line to the under bust. That is where the padding is going to stop. Place it at the under bust and you go ahead and cut. I took 5 inches. I came in by 5 inches, and that is where I want the padding to stop. From the bust point to go in by 5 inches and connect it to the under bust. Now you go ahead and cut. You follow the shape. Mark out the shape and cut it off. And make sure that the shiny part is facing the back side so that you can be able to gum it down. You can be able to gum it. You can go ahead and trim it. At this point, if you're still watching, please subscribe, like my video, give me a thumbs up, please, and ask your question in the comment section. And this is what you have for the sides. Now for the center part, just place it. It will now for the middle piece. Stop at the under bust. For the middle piece, you just follow the shape of the main fabric and cut. And this is a soft wadding. You go ahead and gum it. The shiny part, you go ahead and gum it before you join everything together. And after joining, this is what you have. Just use your 1/2 inch sewing allowance and join. After joining, this is what you have. And now you can go ahead and cut the neck, and make sure that you measure your shoulder measurement. Make sure you have the correct measurement on the shoulder. You have your complete measurement of 16 inches depending on the shoulder you're working with. Go ahead and measure it. Make sure your shoulder is complete. And now you fold it into two. We're going to fold it into two. And now we're going to cut the neck measurement. We're going to take the U-neck measurement. And for the width of the neck, I'm still taking the 4 inches I took for the back. For the width, you take out 4 inches. And for the depth, I'll be taking, depending on how deep you want it to be, I'll be taking 6.5. You can take 7 inches depending on how wide you want it to be. But with this method, be rest assured that the neck won't gape. It's going to relax perfectly on your body. Depending on how wide you want it to be, you go ahead and take. And on this part, you go ahead and connect the 4 inches. I'm taking it down and I'm marking it to make sure that I have the correct measurement. And now from the neckline, I came down by 3 inches. From the neckline, I came down by 3 inches, and now I'm going to connect it to the down part. That is the U neck. See how I'm going to do it? Connect it. And now you go ahead and cut off the neck. And with this, you have your wide neck. It's not an off shoulder, it's a wide neck bustier with shoulder. Go ahead and cut off the neck, the U neck. And when you open it up, this is what you have. This is the U neck. This is what you're going to have. Go ahead and give it a very good press. With this, be sure that it relaxes perfectly on your body. And this is what we have. If you have any question, you ask in the comment section. And now you can go ahead and use your lining to stitch your lining. Use your lining to tidy up the neckline. Cover the neckline and go ahead and attach to the down part of the gown. You go ahead and stitch it. And this is what you have. This is the neckline you're going to achieve. And if you have any question, ask in the comment section. For the standard structure, I have a video of it in my channel. I will put the link in the description box so you can go ahead and click on it so that you can see how I got the structure. If you have any question, please ask in the comment section, like, comment, and share my video. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.